Dear student, in this video we will learn new chapter, that is compound interest. Practice set 14.1. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it today itself. Let's learn. Now here we have question number 2. It is given that Samir Rao has taken a loan of rupees 12,500 at the rate of 12 PCPA for 3 years. If the interest is compounded annually, then how many rupees should he pay to clear his loan? Okay, so the amount which he has taken as a loan is known as principal. So here principal equals to 12,500. Okay, that is the principal, and here rate of interest is 12 PCPA, 12% per annum, and number of years, duration, that is n, is given by here 3 years. And what I have to find out, how much amounts he has to pay to clear his loan. So the amount what she has taken from bank is 12,500, that she has to pay, plus she has to pay also compound interest on it. Okay, so the amount paid by her to clear her loan will be A equals to P plus compound interest. Okay, she has to pay principal as well as compound interest. That's why we have to find out here A, to find out the amount she has to pay to clear his loan. So what we are going to find out here, amount. So we'll use the formula for the amount. What is formula for the amount? A equals to P in a bracket 1 plus R upon 100 whole raised to n. Now at the place of P we will write 12,500. 1 plus rate is given 12 upon 100 raised to 3. Now we will go for the simplest form of 12 upon 100, lowest form of 12 upon 100. So let's see how to find the lowest form of 12 upon 100. Okay, 12 upon 100, you can cancel by 4, 4 3s are, and 4 25s are. So 3 upon 25 will be the lowest form of 12 upon 100. So at the place of 12 upon 100 we will write 3 upon 25. Let's see over here, we'll get now 12,500. 1 plus the lowest form was 3 upon 25 raised to 3. Correct? Now we have to add 1 and 3 plus 25. How to add? 25 into 1 is 25 plus numerator. What is numerator over here? 3. So 25 into 1 is 25 plus 3, that is 28. So we will get 28 upon 25. So let's see over here. The next step, we'll get 12,500. Here we'll get 28 upon 25 raised to 3. Now let's see the further step now. Here we'll get 12,500 into 28 upon 25 into 28 upon 25 into 28 upon 25. Okay, why 3 times? Because the power is 3. Now we will go for the cancellation part. So you can cancel this one, 25 ones are 25 and 25 500 is 12,500. Now you can cancel this 25 ones and 25 20s. Okay, now you can cancel 25 and 20 by 5, 5 5s and 5 4s. Now no more cancellation is possible. So we will get here 4 into 28 into 28 into 28 upon 5. Now we will multiply 4 by 28 into 28 into 28. So what we will get if we multiply this? We will get over here 87,808. We'll get 87,808 divided by 5. So when we will divide this by 5, we will get 17,561.6, and that is the amount which C has to pay to clear his loan. Okay, so the final answer is he has to pay rupees 17,561.6 to clear his loan. Now here we have the next question. It is given to start a business. Salaka has taken a loan of rupees 8,000 at the rate of 10.5% per annum. After 2 years, how much compound interest she has to pay? So let's see the solution of this question. Okay, how much amount she has taken as a loan? 8,000. So this 8,000 is called as principal. So your principal is 8,000. Okay, and what is the rate of interest? Rate of interest is 10.5. Okay, which you can write as 21 upon 2. How 21 upon 2? Let's say over here 2 into 10 is 20, and add the numerator, that is 1. So you'll get 21 upon 2, and 21 upon 2 will be 10.5. So here the rate of interest is 10.5 per annum, and the number of year is given here 2 years. Okay, now we have to find out compound interest, and formula for the compound interest is amount minus principal. Amount minus principal. So first we will find amount. So the formula for amount is A equals to P in a bracket 1 plus R upon 100 whole raised to N. Now at the place of P we will write 8,000. 1 plus R is 10.5 upon 100 raised to 2. Okay, now you can see there is one number which contains decimal, that is 10.5. So we have to remove the decimal. Let's see how to remove the decimal. We'll get here 8,000. 1 plus 10.5 we are going to multiply by 10. Okay, why by 10? Because after decimal there is one digit, that is 5. So there is one digit after decimal, so we required 1 0. That's why we need to multiply it by 10. So if you are multiplying numerator by 10, so you have to multiply denominator also by 10 raised to 2. Now we will simplify it further. 8,000. 1 plus, now 10.5 into 10, you will get 1050. Okay, when if you multiply 10.5 by 10, you will get 1050. Put the decimal. Okay, if you put the decimal leaving one digit, you will get 105. So what we will write there? 105 upon 1000 raised to 2. Now we will go for the simplest form of 105 and 1000. You can cancel by 5. 5 20s are, and here we'll get 200. So simplest form of 105 upon 1000 is 21 upon 200. So at the place of 105 upon 1000, we will write 21 upon 200. Okay, so let's see the further steps now. 8,000 1 plus 21 upon 200 raised to 2. Now we'll add 1 with 21 upon 200. So how to add? 200 into 1 is 200 plus 21. 200 plus 21 is 221. So here we will get 8,221 upon 200 raised to 2, which we can write as 8,000 into 221 upon 200 into 221 upon 200. Now we will go for the cancellation part. Let's see how to cancel. You can cancel 1 0 from 200, 1 0 from 8,000, then 1 0 from 20 and 1 0 from 800. Then you can cancel this 0 with this 0. Okay, so what is left now? 8. You can cancel this 8. 2 1s and 2 4s. Now you can cancel this 4 and 20. Okay, both comes in table up to. So 2 2s and 2 10s. Okay, don't cancel this 10 as it will be easy to convert in a decimal form. So we'll keep 10 as it is. So we'll get here 2 into 221 into 221 upon 10. So now we are going to multiply here 2 with 221 into 221. So 2 into 221 into 221 gives us 97,682 upon 10. Okay, and if we divide this by 10, you will get as 9,706.82. Okay, you have to put decimal by leaving one digit from right side because there is 1 0 in the denominator. So 1 0, so you have to leave one digit from the right hand side. So we will get 9,768.2. That is the amount. And what we have to find out? Compound interest. So the formula for the compound interest is amount minus principal. What is amount over here? 9,768.2 minus principal, that is 8,000. Okay, so if we subtract 8,000 from 9,768.5, you will get 1,768.5. That is compound interest which Salaka has to pay for taking the loan of 8,000.